Tennis is one of the highest sports that puts your body in a posturally distorted position. Every time we're moving, every time we're swinging, whether it's a serve, a low volley, a forehand, our body is always out of alignment. So from a tennis perspective, you guys might really enjoy being on the court. However, your body is out of alignment when on the court. So a lot of people come to me and say, well, how can I get my body back into alignment? And that's really where I bring corrective exercise in to kind of eliminate those imbalances and get your body back into normal postural alignment. Everyone has in their body muscles that are actually working too hard. And those are the muscles that are pulling over aggressively and pulling our body out of alignment. So the first thing we got to do is we got to quiet those tight overactive muscles and give our body an opportunity to get back into alignment. So tonight, I want all of you guys to participate. Some of you may participate more than others. Some of you may not participate at all. But I want you guys to be able to feel that you can take some things away and apply immediately into your life and immediately into your exercise routine. So the first thing we're going to start with is we're going to use the foam roller. And I train a lot of tennis coaches, a lot of personal trainers on how to use the foam roller. A lot of people use this incorrectly. So tonight I'm going to educate you how to use it correctly and where we're going to actually focus on parts of the body that are geared towards tennis. Okay? So the first thing we're going to start with tonight is I need a volunteer. We are going to use the foam roller on our IT band, and I'll kind of demonstrate where that is. Okay, so let's bring this leg over here, a little over here, further away. Good, and bring your right arm up a little bit. Good, and straighten your body out. Okay, can we see, you have a good spot here, Alan?
Perfectly, yeah.
Okay, so he's got a straight line from his right elbow all the way down to his right ankle. Does that make sense? A lot of people do this incorrectly, is his body rotates forward, and that's what's called spinal flexion. And he was compensating for the tightness in through his IT band. So you want to make sure you have a straight line from your elbow all the way down to your foot. You want to hold this for 30 seconds and then switch sides. The next part of the program we're going to get into is stretching. We first start with massage, and we always go in the order of massage, stretch, strengthen. So we're going to start by using a stretch band. How many people have TheraBands or resistance bands that they either carry with them in their tennis bag, their gym bag, or for women in their purse? Okay. We want to stretch at the end of our practice or end of your session on the court. Why? That brings our body back to its normal resting position. So the thing that I see a lot of tennis players struggle with is they play. As soon as they're done, they go to their locker room, shower, or get in their car and they drive home. And your body is so out of alignment from playing that unless you get it back into alignment with some flexibility, you're actually never going to get 100%. So Barbara, get your right leg straight up. Okay. Get a good tight grip just in your right hand. Both hands. So you're going to grab it in both hands. Okay. Extend the left leg. Okay. You're going to get your left hand on your left hip and push down on it. So you got good, because I'm going to help you if you can't hold it down. You're going to drop the right leg down. One thing, let's talk about posturally how we can make sure we're in good alignment. We want to keep the non-used hip and shoulder down. So why I asked her to use her left hand is I want to give her left hand a job, and I want to keep her non-used part of the body down. What we learned at the beginning is there are tight overactive muscles. That's where we use the roller to increase range of motion and quiet down those tight overactive muscles. Then we got to strength train the underactive weak muscles. Okay? The first thing we're going to start with tonight is we're going to start with our glutes. Cynthia, extend your legs.
Okay.
Okay. So Cynthia is going to move her right leg in abduction, so that's going to be out to the side.
Okay.
Okay. And you're going to go back and forth, and we'll go for 10 reps.
Okay.
Okay. We're also going to notice, I see a lot of people doing this wrong. If I see her foot moving, her quad is coming in to compensate for the weakness through those glutes. A lot of people, when they do weight training, they throw a whole bunch of weight around and they do things fast. I see those people all the time at the gym, at the park, wherever they're weightlifting. You really want to focus on going in a nice, slow tempo. Why? Because we're teaching Cynthia's body to have what's called muscular endurance, which is low levels of force for a long period of time. We started off learning that when we play tennis, our body is in a posturally distorted position from all the stopping and starting and weighting one part of the leg and being out of alignment. The first way we learn that is through massage. Massage can be done using a foam roller or a tennis ball. We didn't demonstrate with a tennis ball tonight because I didn't want to scare any of you guys off. But everything we've done tonight from massage could be done with a tennis ball. Why do we start with massage? We quiet down those tight, overactive muscles. We got to first put out the fire before we can increase range of motion and increase extensibility at all the joints. Then we talked about stretching. Okay, then we talked about stretching with the tubing. We're going to do that at the conclusion of practice for a minimum of 10 minutes. Okay? We talked about stretching our hamstrings. Does anyone remember? You remember when we got our leg up off at the side, we're stretching our lateral hamstring. Okay? We also worked on stretching our adductor, which is a very tight muscle from all the stopping and starting and changing of direction. After we did stretching, we talked about strengthening. We always go massage, stretch, strengthen. In strengthening, we talked about strengthening the underactive muscles. Those underactive muscles are asleep in most individuals. And they're asleep in individuals that are strong and that come to me and say, hey, I'm in great shape and look at my body. Still got to get those muscles that are weak and not firing to start working. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a segment with Danielle Dotson-Rod at the end of June. So stay tuned. You will see me on the tennis channel and you can remember, hey, I saw that guy at Spanish Hills Country Club. But I'm going to be doing a lot of the stuff we did tonight with Danielle and actually showing the world how people can move better, feel better, and live better and eliminate those aches and pains.